My dear brothers and sisters in the risen Lord, Christmas season, day Monday, 30/12/2024. Prophetess Anna's widowhood. Prophetess Anna's widowhood devoted to worship, devoted to prayer, devoted to fasting, has its own eloquence, vocalizing the ideals of Anavim, said by Brown. Saint Elizabeth Ann Seton was born into a wealthy Episcopalian family. She married a wealthy businessman, William Maggie Seton, in 1794 at the age of 19. And she eventually became the mother of 5 children. About 10 years in his married life, her husband's business failed. And soon after, he died of tuberculosis, leaving her an impoverished widow with 5 small children. Drawn by the real presence of Jesus in the Eucharist and the lineage of the church going to Christ and the apostles, she converted to the Catholic faith on 14th March 1805. To educate her own children and the poor children, she founded a school and later on founded a congregation, Dozens of Charities of St. Joseph. She educated many poor children free of cost. She underwent a lot of trials and difficult periods, but she remained confident on God's help. She would say, God is with us, and if suffering abound in us, His consolation also greatly abound and far exceed all utterance. In today's Gospel, we heard about the aged prophetess Anna. The whole mankind, male and female, is represented by Simeon and Anna, who came to pay their adoration to Christ. Not only the angels, the shepherds, and the king adored Christ, but also aged Simeon and Anna paid their homage to infant Jesus. Let's note. 1. Anna was a prophetess. Anna belonged to one of the last 10 tribes. Through her tribe, God lost by his intermingling and intermarrying the Assyrians. There were some families which still remain faithful to Yahweh and His worship. Anna belonged to one such family from the tribe of Asher. She was a prophetess. She is only woman in the New Testament who is worthy called to be a prophetess. In the Old Testament, there were 4 women who were called prophetess: Miriam, Exodus 15:20, Deborah, Judges 4:4, Huldah, 2 Kings 22:4, and Isaiah's wife, Isaiah 8 chapter 3. The spirit of prophecy has ceased in Israel for almost 4 centuries. But now, with the coming of Christ, it began to be received. When Anna is called prophetess, it means not more than that she was a woman who knew the scriptures more than the other women, and that she took upon herself the role of instructing other women about the things of God. 2. Anna was a widow. Anna was advanced in years, and she had been widow after 7 years of marriage. Something that she had been a widow for 84 years. And if that is the case, then she must have been over 100 years. But others think that at her age at the time was 84. Whatever her age was, when human company was deprived for her, she began to wait on the company of God. After the misfortune of death of her husband, she turned herself towards God. Her misfortune drove her close to God. She spent her life in the temple fasting and praying day in and day out. Misfortunes in our lives must drive us towards God. When human company and the consolation are deprived, we must, instead of becoming bitter, turn ourselves towards God and seek and serve Him day in and day out. Who is the giver of great blessings will compensate out little losses with great honor, as He honored the widow Anna with the privilege of citing the Messiah. Third, Anna proclaimed Christ. When Anna recognized the long-awaited Messiah, she gave thanks to God and began to speak about Him to others who looked forward to His coming. When God reveals His truth to us, we must first give Him praise and then speak about Him to others. When Christ reveals Himself to us, we must reveal Him to others.